Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SPCA of Texas 2020 Virtual Furball Gala. In our Purple Carpet Pre-Show, you'll learn to make tonight's signature drink courtesy of Tito's Handmade Vodka. Bid high and often on our silent auction. And enjoy a performance by country music artist Randy Rogers. To kick us off in style, please join me in welcoming your Purple Carpet host. He's a member of the Us Weekly Fashion Police and an Oscars and Golden Globes Red Carpet host, Mr. Steve Kimball.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Steve Kimball, America's sassiest lifestyle guru, and this is my precious pup Laverne, wearing her finest couture gown and matching blinged out collar by Coco Chanel. And I'm delighted to be your Purple Carpet pre-show host tonight for the SPCA of Texas 2020 Virtual Furball Gala. Welcome to our Purple Carpet pre-show. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight, so let's get ready to party. Now you'll notice that we're doing things a little differently this year due to the COVID-19, and that also means that we have new ways to have fun while being safe and maintaining our social distance. And most importantly, to raise money for the absolutely critical work of the SPCA of Texas. When you support the SPCA of Texas, you make it possible for this incredible organization, which has been there for animals since 1938 to rescue, heal, and find homes for the most vulnerable in our community, abandoned and abused animals, animals in need, and tonight, all of you are partnering with the SPCA of Texas to help all of the cats and dogs and horses and little critters too by giving what you can. And to do that, we have a fabulous silent auction going on right now. And for all of you who haven't yet joined us or logged on to the silent auction, all you have to do is click on that little button you see on your screen and bid on some phenomenal items, from gorgeous jewelry to fabulous food to a guitar signed by Aerosmith to spa treatments to rounds of golf and so much more. Remember to keep checking on your silent auction bids throughout the evening. You don't want to miss out. And remember, your winning bids go directly to helping the animals. It closes at the end of tonight's show, so get aggressive. For all of you just joining us, I'm Steve Kimball, America's sassiest lifestyle guru. Here is your Purple Carpet host tonight for this fabulous virtual Furball Gala. And this gorgeous four-legged gal is my precious Laverne. Now, just a couple of weeks ago on the SPCA of Texas social media, we invited y'all to submit photos of your pets dressed in their most glamorous, glitzy gala attire for a chance to be featured right here on the Purple Carpet. And y'all sure did deliver. Oh, there's Gracie Rose in her floral frock with that precious neck ruffle by Kate Spade. And can you believe it? There's Jingles in his jazzy, snazzy tie by Potta. Y'all, what about Toby tonight? Here he's wearing that fabulous, most festive outfit, Mardi Gras duds by the fabulous designer Wagantino. Next we have Sir Chunk in a fabulous tartan plaid outfit by Dior. And look at Sophia in that gorgeous pink tulle and gold gown by Chewy Vuitton. And if I know Sophia, she's got her barking bag to match. Tartan is obviously one of the hottest trends we're seeing on the carpet tonight. What is not to love about Barney in this fabulous bow tie by Michael Claus? And Molly is bringing the drama to the Purple Carpet in her fabulous couture butterfly ensemble by Tori Bark. And look at Mina looking glam in this custom outfit by Balenciaga. I love it. What precious pups now. Everybody at home, whether you're all dudded up in your gown or tux, or whether you're rocking your most fabulous loungewear, get ready to raise a glass of tonight's signature cocktail. I'm handing it over to Tito's Handmade Vodka to show you how to do that and to make it for you. And then we're going to Give Smart to give you more information on how to rock bidding in our auction. Tito's, take it away, and I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
If you mix Tito's Handmade Vodka and grapefruit juice, you have a greyhound. But if you salt the rim of the glass first, you have a salty dog. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Take any kind of table salt, wherever you have at the house. Pour a little in a dish. Take your glass and a slice of citrus, I'm using lime, and get the lip wet. Roll it around in that dish. Now I have a salted rim and I can make a salty dog. So So I'm going to use 2 ounces of Tito's handmade vodka. Then I'm going to ice it. And I'm going to top with fresh squeezed grapefruit juice. If you don't have fresh squeezed, use anything from the grocery store. It's still going to be delicious. And that's a salty dog. If you don't like the salt, just make it without it. You have a greyhound. Cheers.
How to bid with GiveSmart. In order to get started, you will need to register with GiveSmart. You'll be asked to provide your name, cell phone, and you may have the option to pre-swipe a credit card in order to expedite checkout. Once you have registered, you will receive a welcome text message which includes your personal bidding link. Be sure not to share this link with anyone else as it is directly tied to your account. Once you've registered, you will receive a text message with a blue link. Select the blue link to be directed to the items page of the auction site. You can view items by category or search for items directly. Select any item of interest to view the item's full description as well as the current bid and/or price. The system will auto-populate a bid amount based on the designated increment for all auction items. Select Bid to place bid at this amount or enter an alternate amount that is larger than the auto-populated bid amount and then select Bid. If your bid is accepted, a box will appear congratulating you as the leading bidder. If your bid is not accepted, a box will appear stating the minimum amount required in order to place the leading bid. You also have the option to place an auto bid. An auto bid enables the system to automatically bid up to a designated amount for you. The system will bid incrementally up to this amount as long as someone bids against you. If no one bids against your auto bid, the current price will remain. To place an auto bid, select the Auto Bid tab and enter the max amount you wish to bid, and then select Bid. If you are outbid at any time during the auction, you will receive a text message notification. A banner will also appear across each item that you bid on to indicate whether you are winning or losing the item. Now, you are ready to bid.
Hello again, all of you gorgeous gals and dashing gents out there in the virtual world. I'm Steve Kimball, and Laverne is here with me, and we are so excited that we're almost ready to start the show. You can expect to be entertained by our 3 favorite country stars who all adore pets, Randy Rogers, Tyler Farr, and Lee Brice, to be inspired by stories of rescue, rehabilitation, and love at last, and to have your socks knocked off by some fabulous live auction items, and of course, to win big in our silent auction going on right now. Also, don't forget, you can chat it up with each other on our SPCA of Texas folks right here and on this website and make a gift. Even $20 will make a tremendous difference for the animals. Just click on these buttons and make a difference for the animals. Before we get going, I want to get you excited about our live auction items. You can expect everything from a fabulous Kentucky bourbon tour, an ultimate sports package, a Santorini paradise getaway, and more. Now get out those wallets, folks, and dig deep. Now to kick us off in style, I'm over the moon excited to introduce you to our first musical guest, Texas' own award-winning entrepreneurial and musical stalwart, Mr. Randy Rogers.
Hey everybody, what's up? I'm Randy Rogers. Thank you so much for joining us at the SPCA of Texas Furball Gala. Let's dance. I've been watching you stare at the floor. That guy's got 2 left feet. I may be wrong, but you must be bored. You look like someone who I'd like to meet. I could walk over to say hello, thinking you one more drink. It's looking like you're getting ready to go. Better find some words quick, let me think. Well, if things don't work out by the next song, and you're looking for someone who can dance, I'll be right over there by the jukebox, quarter in my hand, trying to buy myself a chance. saw my reflection in an empty glass. So I rehearsed my line. So I ain't looking for trouble. I know you came in here with him tonight, but if things don't work out by the next song, and you're looking for someone who can dance, I'll be right over there by the jukebox, quarter in my hand, trying to buy myself a chance. Well, here goes nothing, I hope it's something. Walking now across the floor, cross my fingers, tap the shoulder, and I say, never done this before. But if things don't work out by the next song, and you're looking for someone who can dance, I'll be right over there by the jukebox. Well, if things don't work out by the next song, and you're looking for someone who can dance, I'll be right over there by the jukebox, quarter in my hand, trying to buy myself a chance, trying to buy myself a chance. Oh, there you go. Thank you for dancing at home. I'm sure you were, right? In your kitchen, hopefully in your living room. I miss seeing everybody on the road. I miss a lot of things about being on the road, but watching everybody have a good time dancing is a all-time pastime, my favorite all-time pastime. So this was our latest single. It's called You, Me, and a Bottle. You know, lately things have been kind of tough. A lot of broke down, a lot of beat up, and all my crash and burning. It just won't stop the hurting. Don't take much to make it all go away. Get it off my mind, set the world straight. The lines all get tangled. Baby, I'm so thankful for one more day to watch the night just fall. It's you, me, in a bottle under chandelier skies, shining down on the look of your eyes. Let's let another glass slow down the going too fast problems. No, we ain't got them when it's just you, me, and a bottle. It's funny how time don't change a damn thing. Still the same kids, still the same dreams, never running out of stars to wish on. I guarantee we'll find one laying here under chandelier skies, shining down on the look of your eyes. Let's let another glass slow down the going too fast problems. No, we ain't got them when it's just you, me, and a bottle. It's you, me, and a bottle. It's you, me, and a bottle. It's laying here under chandelier skies, shining down on the look in your eyes. Let's let another glass slow down the going too fast problems. No, we ain't got them problems, girl. We ain't got it's just you, me, and a bottle. Thank you guys so much for supporting the SPCA of Texas. We love you. From the Randy Rogers Band.
Wow, thank you, Randy Rogers, for lending your talents to help the animals. We're so thankful for Randy's support and for yours tonight as well. And now, without further ado, are you ready for some heartwarming stories of rescue and rehabilitation? Are you ready for those fabulous live and silent auctions? Are you ready for those performances by Grammy and CMA Award nominee, two-time ACM Award winner Lee Brice, as well as #1 platinum selling artist Tyler Farr? It's all to raise important funds for the SPCA of Texas, and that's even more critical during these challenging times. Now, open up your hearts, open up your wallets, and get ready for Virtual Furball 2020 starting right now!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the SPCA of Texas's 2020 Virtual Furball Gala. Get ready to enjoy heartwarming stories of rescue and rehabilitation, to bid high on fabulous live and silent auctions, for performances by animal-loving country music artists Tyler Farr and Lee Brice, and for a heaping helping of gratitude, all to raise important funds for the SPCA of Texas, so critical during these challenging times. And now, it is my great pleasure to present to you, virtually for the first time in Furball history, our MC for the evening, NBC5 news anchor Brian Curtis, and our auctioneer Grant Snyder.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Brian Curtis from NBC5, and I am thrilled once again to be your host for tonight's first ever Virtual Furball. As you know, I adopted my precious dog, Ocho, from the SPCA of Texas. Ocho, Nala, and Wheeler. There they are. They're all my four-legged best friends. I just could not imagine my life without them. We all love our pets, and now more than ever during this pandemic that has upended everyone's life, right? Their importance in our lives is front and center. That is why we're all here tonight, right? Isn't it? For the pets who make our lives complete. And to help those animals in our community that are in such great need. There are so many of them out there. The SPCA of Texas relies on their partnership with you to help animals like those you saw in the pre-show with Steve and those you'll see tonight, including my new friend here. This is Sweets. She is a 2-month-old rat terrier mix. Hi, sweetheart. I don't think she could be any cuter if she tried. I love your little white toes, Sweets. You're such a little angel. Hey, Grant, you there?
Hey,
are you
Brian,
around anywhere?
Brian, where are you? They told me we had an auction tonight, and Spicy and I are sitting here. Where's everybody?
Well, I don't know if you heard,
No.
but things are a little bit different this year. That's why, unfortunately, we can't be together in the same studio, but you're close enough that I can hear you. I think you're around the corner, but we're gonna have a great time here.
You know, Brian, we had such a blast last year. Hey, everyone, it's Grant Snyder, the auctioneer. Last year was so much fun. The energy was incredible, and the amount of money we raised for the 75,000 animals who are impacted every year with the SPCA was phenomenal. So, what are we going to do tonight? Let's think of this as a dress rehearsal for 2021. Let's help these animals. Get all your pets in the room. Enjoy the show. I will tell you that this morning I had the privilege of visiting the Jan Reese Jones Animal Care Center. I spent about 3 hours there this morning, Brian. I am in awe of the work of this organization. I get it now more than I ever have. And this life-saving work happens only with your support. Pets like Spicy here, who's a 3-month-old rat terrier mix. Sweet's brother, by the way, is a rescue pup, Brian. We got this tonight. Welcome to a great show. We're going to raise a lot of money for an incredible organization. Brian?
Yeah, I cannot wait. Let's do this. You know, one group of generous folks who make a difference for the animals are our fantastic Furball 2020 sponsors. You will see their names running throughout the show, but I'd like to start off by thanking Patricia Villarreal and Tom Leatherberry, Sewell Automotive Companies, VCA Animal Hospitals, Stacy and Don Kivowitz, Jan and Trevor Reese-Jones, and Lana and John Payne. You know, the SPCA of Texas had to adapt to this new world so very quickly, and thanks to, only their 82 years of experience in animal care and community response, these guys, they pivoted in a heartbeat to respond to the community's needs, and they continue to offer pet resource center assistance. We're talking about food, medical care to families. Think about that, families affected by illness or business closures due to the current COVID-19 outbreak, helping more than 1,000 affected families and their pets so far since March. Providing like emergency food and medical care to keep pets out of the shelters, off the streets, and in loving homes. We got to keep pets in homes, right? They also moved more than 300 animals into foster homes at the beginning of the pandemic. And now nearly 200 pets are being cared for in foster homes. They're also using an appointment system to help hundreds of animals get adopted. So you can still get in there, you can still check out the animals, and they continue to provide spay, neuter, and wellness services to those who otherwise could not afford those really much needed services. What's more, they have continued to support trap, neuter, and return initiatives for community cats. They continue answering phone calls 7 days a week through their customer care center. And they continue to meet the daily needs of shelter animals. Their animal cruelty investigations unit has continued to rescue more than 1,300 animals from situations of cruelty and neglect this year. They continue to take in alumni surrenders and transfers from other shelters, all while maintaining a live release rate of, get this, over 95% live release rate. That's fantastic, and so much more. Both the need and the response have been extraordinary so far this year. On top of the response to our community's needs during the COVID-19 pandemic, they've also stepped up and recently acquired the Ellis County SPCA. And that means an additional 1,500 animals will need their care every single year. That's why we're so grateful for friends like all of you watching tonight, and importantly, those of you who are donating or bidding on our live and silent auctions to make a difference. It's really easy to do, and I promise it's a lot of fun. And I can't overstate the importance of this. The SPCA of Texas needs the support of this community, now more than ever. We are here to celebrate the amazing work the SPCA of Texas does to warm all of your hearts with the stories of rescue and rehabilitation. To entertain you, we've got some great performances by Grammy and CMA Award nominee, two-time ACM Award winner Lee Brice, as well as #1 platinum selling artist Tyler Farr. And of course, nearest and dearest to my heart, to wow you with 8 fabulous auction items, and of course a vast array of incredible silent auction items. It is all to raise important money for the SPCA of Texas. And again, this is even more critical during these challenging times.
Ryan, Spicy has left the studio. I don't know where he is.
We'll keep an eye out for Spicy.
Yes,
Spicy,
please.
here?
If you guys see Spicy, please send him back to the studio. But a little housekeeping to help everyone get where we need to get tonight. There are 4 buttons that I really need to call your attention to: donate, chat, sponsors, and auctions. If at any time tonight you feel inclined to donate money to this incredible organization, click the donate button. We're already over $40,000 in the silent auction. We're at $1,000 right now at 1050 in regular donations. Please continue to click the donate button. The chat button, if you have any issues, you can't get on, you're having problem bidding, click the chat button and someone will help you with a real-time assistance. So you've got the 3rd button, that's the sponsor button. If you want to hear more about our incredible sponsors tonight, thank you for your generosity. Click the sponsor button. And the 4th button, nearest and dearest to me as your auctioneer tonight, is the auction button. So if you want to participate in the silent auction or the premier live auction, just click that button and it will take you to the silent auction, and also the category of the premier auction, which are the 8 live auction items that Brian and I are going to talk about in a bit. But the silent auction is going crazy, Brian. It's so competitive. We have some incredible bargains, and the silent auction tonight closes at the end of the program. Plenty of time to get in there. There are some incredible bargains out there. Brian, we're going to raise so much money tonight for these animals. I'm excited. How about you?
I am. I can't wait to see that number at the end. And you talk about the silent auction grant. It is really, really competitive. It's been open for a couple of days now, so people have already been bidding on some of these things. And check it out, because some of these items are really, really cool. Now, we want to get a message now from the Furball Committee, along with the SPCA of Texas's president and CEO and vice president of marketing and communications, with a very special message of thanks.
Thank you, everyone, for being here with us tonight virtually as we celebrate the SPCA of Texas's service to the animals and the people who love them. I'm Patricia Villarreal, SPCA of Texas Board Chair and Furball 2020 Chair. I'm here with our President and CEO, Karen Froelich, as well as our Furball Co-Chair, Steve Atkinson, our Auction Chair, Amber Sims, our Auction Co-Chair, Rebecca Marabito, and our Vice President for Marketing and Communications, Maura Davies. On behalf of us all and the SPCA of Texas, I'd like to call out in appreciation our Board of Directors for their support and guidance, our amazing staff and volunteers for their incredible work for the animals, and importantly, our generous donors who make our work possible. I'd like to thank our exceptional Furball 2020 committee as well for their dedication to making this a night to remember. By giving and bidding tonight, you will help ensure that we may continue our mission of providing every animal exceptional care and a loving home, and that we are able to remain a vital service for our community's most vulnerable pets and their people, especially during these challenging times.
I'm Steve Atkinson, Furball Co-Chair, and I would like to extend a very special thank you to our Furball 2020 sponsors, in particular our humanity sponsors, Patricia Villarreal and Tom Leatherberry, our Joy sponsor, Sewell Automotive, and our caring sponsors, Stacy and Don Kivowitz, Jan and Trevor Rees-Jones, Tito's Handmade Vodka, and VCA Animal Hospitals. And thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors and donors for Furball 2020 as well, whose names we will list during tonight's program.
We're thrilled to be with you virtually tonight. I'm Karen Froelich, President and CEO of the SPCA of Texas, and this is Bob. I'm here to tell you that none of this would have been possible without the amazing people here in studio with me, and of course the Out of This World Auction Committee and the Host Committee. Thank you for your tireless work throughout the last year. This has been an unprecedented year, and COVID-19 has had an impact on our organization, volunteers, staff, and our community. The need to provide critical life-saving services for all of our animals in our care and our community remains unchanged. We will continue to rescue, rehabilitate, and rehome thousands of animals each year. Your support makes our work possible. And now, I'd like to introduce you to a precious little girl who came to us broken in body and spirit, who is overcoming amazing odds thanks to help from her friends at the SPCA of Texas. Without further ado, here's Queen's story.
Oh my gosh. Grant, that is one tough little dog. I love the little wheelchair.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the SPCA of Texas is all about. That's an everyday story of this organization, and that's why we're here tonight.
It is why we're here tonight, and it's why we're here to raise money. How about we do some auction items, Grant?
I've never been opposed to doing auction items. You know, normally I'm on a stage, Brian, and I'm running around the stage. Tonight I'm on this little pedestal, like I'm not tall enough, so I hope I don't fall. I hope I don't fall down. I mean, but I'm going to try this mini stage approach for our live auction tonight. We're going to do it in lots of 4. So Brian, let's talk about each one of these items, and then we'll help everyone. If you want to bid, all you have to do is click the auction category. You click auction, and then you go to the premier items button. Go to the auction and the premier items category, and you'll see the 4 items that Brian and I are going to talk about right now. Brian?
Okay, all right, let's start with item number 1 here, okay?
Life-changing.
This is so cool. It's called Best in Show. This is the 2021 Pet Photo Calendar cover. By the way, this is item number 901. Start your pet's acting career here in style. If your dog, cat, bird, horse, rabbit, whatever you got is ready to be the next big star, be featured on the 2nd annual SPCA of Texas 2021 wall calendar. You need this, okay? Your pet will be treated like royalty at a specially arranged design consultation and 1 studio or location portrait session photo shoot thanks to Giddings Photography. You're going to want to share these photos, right, with your friends, so you'll also receive 10 calendars for friends and family. You get all this, and you also get a really beautiful 11 by 14 Renaissance portrait. Plus, wait, there's more.
What?
Your furry star will receive an extra large memory foam luxury pet bed and a couple of extra pet goodies to go along with this. That would be an awfully nice keepsake for someone, Grant.
You know what? You said that your pets are going to be treated like royalty. Brian, your pets are going to become royalty. Think of the opportunity. This could be the conduit to an early retirement. I mean, Lassie started somewhere, right, Brian?
Absolutely. Everybody starts somewhere.
Everybody.
This could be the big break.
So I don't know if you can see it on my set here, but we've got the calendar that your pet is going to be on the cover of. This could be something, the start of something huge. It's item number 901, and we're going to open it up. By the way, how about these money pants now? I guess we got the money pants showing.
I was going to ask you, like, where does one get a pair of money pants?
I'm not sure. That's, you know, I only wear the money pants once a year, Brian. This is how important this event is. But anyways, back to the calendar. The calendar is bidder. It's item number 901. We're going to start the bidding at $3,000. So all you have to do is click auctions, and then under category, click the premier category, and you'll see the 4 items we have. Item number 901, the calendar, started at $3,000. Let's get going on that. But Brian, let's talk about Broken Bow.
Oh, I love talking about Broken Bow. You know, everybody in North Texas knows that beautiful little corner of southeastern Oklahoma, Broken Bow. You and up to 10 family members and your best friends will get away in luxury in Broken Bow. You're going to live life, okay, high on the hog, and there it is. That's the name of this stunning cabin. Look at these pictures.
That's not a cabin, it's a mansion.
Right, it's beautiful. A mansion in the trees. 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. This is a 1-story cabin nestled high in the trees of Eagle Mountain West, 2 acres, breathtaking views of the Ouachita National Forest. This is for 3 nights, by the way.
This is unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, it's a gorgeous little corner of the world. You will, of course, want to take along your new Yeti Tundra 45 hard-sided cooler, complete with a community gift beer pack. We're going to fill that cooler up. You got a $100 gift card from Pogo's Wine and Spirits. We'll load you up with snacks from Trader Joe's. And just in case, you'll be outfitted with 72 survival system. We got it all here. And on top of this, a $500 Visa gift card, 2 lumps of sugar camping apron, 12 Wine to Go silicone wine cups with a Texas theme to complete this package. Cheers!
Oh my gosh, this is great. And how far away is Broken Bow from here, Brian?
What is it? I think it's like 3 hours. It's a 3-hour drive. It's close. That's why we love it so much here.
It's 3 hours. It's for you and up to 10 other people. for a 3-night getaway with all the other things that Brian described. Brian, let's start the bidding on Broken Bow at $3,500, and we'll go up in increments of $300. Where do you find these items? Click on the auction button, and under categories, go to the premier category, and you'll see the items that Brian and I are discussing. So we've talked about the calendar. We've gone to Broken Bow. How about Kentucky? What could we be doing with Kentucky? What do you think?
What do you think of when you think of Kentucky?
Bourbon.
Paching. We've got a Kentucky bourbon tour here. This is item number 903. This is the ultimate bourbon fan's dream. Your 3-night stay at the Hyatt Regency Louisville will be the jumping off point of this veritable Whiskey River tour, the most delicious bourbons Kentucky has to offer, the bluegrass state. You'll not only enjoy the tastings of the distilled spirit for which Kentucky is famous, but also the spirit of its people. During your 8-hour private tour, you'll enjoy a sampling of iconic distillery tours and tastings on the south route of the Kentucky Bourbon Trail. Your chauffeur will tell you about the history as you relax and enjoy the beautiful scenery along the way. Learn about the details of bourbon history. Spend your day exploring some of Kentucky's legendary distilleries such as Jim Beam, Maker's Mark, Heaven Hill, Willits. Finish off one of your days with lunch along the scenic bluegrass countryside for 2. How about that? Wow.
You know, Louisville is fun. Do you like the way I pronounced that, by the way, Brian?
You nailed it, my friend. I tried.
I have been
Louisville.
to Louisville.
You got to kind of slur it all together.
Yeah, Louisville. I've been to Louisville many times. It's a great city, and the bourbon tours that you are going to go on, you're going to have your choice. You're going to stay at the Hyatt, which is right in the smack middle of downtown Louisville. Louisville is a fun place. This is an incredible package. It's Kentucky bourbon. It's item number 903. So click the auction button and go into the premier category. It's bidder number 903, and we are going to start the bidding for this at $2,800. By the way, we've already got a $3,500 Broken Bow bid, so keep that going. So we started with the calendar, and we've gone to Broken Bow. We've got some action on Broken Bow. Let's get some action on that calendar, by the way. And we've talked about this Kentucky bourbon tour. I've got bourbon right over here on my set, by the way. Let's think bigger. What about Greece?
How about Greece?
Yes.
Yeah. Have you ever been to Greece?
I haven't, but I've thought about it. It's on my list. How about you?
Amazing. Yeah, I was actually there for the Olympics, and Greece is stunning. It's got to be on your bucket list. Okay. I haven't been to this place, though, but I would love to go to Santorini. This is the Santorini Paradise Adventure. Look at that.
Oh my gosh.
This is item number 904, by the way, 904. Lounge in the lap of luxury in the stunningly gorgeous jewel that is Santorini. We've all seen these pictures, right? It's all just for you and your love for 5 decadent nights in a room with a view of the southern Aegean Sea. This Gizes exclusive hotel located in the beautiful village of, okay, bear with me here, Imirovigli.
Judges on that one? I don't know. What do you think?
Anyway, I tried. It's apparently, it's one of the most beautiful balconies on the island. This is a picturesque village. It's at the north part of Santorini, only 2 kilometers away from the capital of Fira. By the way, the name here of the village comes from the word vigla in Greek, which means view spot. Crystal blue waters, lush green rolling hills, and those white stone houses. This is a tourist dream. Look at that.
Oh
Look at that
gosh.
picture. Isn't that, it takes your breath away. Okay, you get a continental breakfast for 2. You'll be whisked away on a 5-hour Santorini catamaran cruise, Greek buffet, drinks for 2. You'll enjoy the coastline from the water. You can have a day cruise, sunset cruise, whatever you want, towels, snorkeling, and of course, safety equipment. We're even going to take care of your 4-legged best friend. Your pet will be very well cared for with 6 nights of luxury boarding for your pet, plus a bath, which is always a good thing. Plus, something to get you both excited about the trip beforehand and remind you of your journey. You'll have 2 framed posters or stylized photos of that place.
Wow.
Santorini, Greece.
That
Grant.
is That's gorgeous. That is amazing. It's item number 904. Click the auction button and go to the premier category. This is the trip of a lifetime. And the great thing about a trip, this trip, item number 904, is you have 18 months to book it. We've already got a $3,500 bid. Thank you for that. But you have 18 months to book it, and you have 24 months to use it. You've got 2 years to use it. We've already got a $3,500 bid on that. We've already got a bid of $2,800 on our bourbon tour, and Broken Bow is at $4,100.
Wow.
Yes.
That's great.
So,
and that's for like 10 people.
Yeah, I mean, 10 people. We're at $4,100 of Broken Bow. Let's keep going. We're at $2,800. We've got bids on 3 of the 4 items. I don't know if people get the importance of this calendar thing. Brian, it's a minimum bid of 3. Oh, we've just got a $3,000 bid. Okay. And I'd love to, I don't know if it's my eyes or the font, I would love to be able to see who's bidding on these items, guys. But we've got, now we've got action on 4 items. We've got a $3,000 bid on the calendar. We've got a $4,400 on Broken Bow. Broken Bow is going crazy. Kentucky Bourbon is already at $2,800, and we've got our opening bid on Santorini at $3,500. I'm liking this, Brian. I think this technology thing, people are getting used to it, and we're going to give them a little time. And
we're off to a really, really good start. You know, I think one of the things that, you know, we're all dealing with in this current situation that we're all in is that we're learning how to do things virtually. Like, how many meetings have you had by Zoom? You know, and I never even knew that you could do an auction virtually, but I went and I checked this out, and it is so easy to do.
We're learning, and Ed Albrecht, by the way, Ed, hello, welcome to the show. Ed's pet is right now the winner for the calendar at $3,000. I don't know if, Ed, you can text someone and let us know if the name of your pet, or a dog, or if it's a cat or a rabbit or a rat. It doesn't matter. Your pet is going to be on the calendar right now. Does anyone want to compete against Ed at $3,000? If so, now's the chance. Click the auction category, go into the premier category. Who's winning Broken Bow? Lisa Evans is winning Broken Bow. If you are a friend of Lisa Evans, if you are one of 10 friends of Lisa Evans, you're going on this incredible getaway. And I'm wondering, on this Kentucky Bourbon, you know what? Who's winning the Kentucky Bourbon right now? Whitney Lamb. Hey, Whitney, how are you? Thank you for being here tonight. Whitney, what if I did this? Brian, I'm in a good mood. I hope you are tonight on this Kentucky Bourbon. Let's stop the bidding on the Kentucky Bourbon trip.
What are you doing?
Whitney, you're in at $3,000, and anybody else right now who clicks on that trip in the next 5 minutes, we'll sell you the Kentucky Bourbon trip for $3,000 thanks to Whitney's initial bid. So right now, the Kentucky Bourbon trip is sold to Whitney at $3,000 and sold to anybody else who wants it at $3,000. And Brian,
what?
Mandy Strauss is in the house.
Mandy Strauss
for Santorini.
All right.
So Mandy,
way to go, Mandy.
Mandy, thank you for your bid at $3,500. Let's keep going on that. We're at $3,000 on the calendar, $4,400 on Broken Bow, Kentucky Bourbon, all you want. Well, anyone right now at $3,000.
Wait, I got to understand this.
What?
You're giving the Kentucky Bourbon tour to anybody who wants to pay that price
at $3,000. It's almost like a negative auction. I'm gonna stop the bidding, right? It kills me as an auctioneer, but it's a fair price. It's a great trip.
Yeah, it's more than a fair price.
So how do we know if multiple people have signed up for the Kentucky Bourbon trip at $3,000? Do we know? We are waiting right now. We are right now at the calendar at $3,000. We've already got 2 at Kentucky Bourbon. Let's see if we can get 4 at Kentucky Bourbon, because 4 at $3,000 would be $12,000. How's my math? I'm a little rough. Is that good?
You're asking the journalist to do math.
8 years.
You know, we're notoriously bad at that.
But it took me 8 years to get out of college. So
we're a really bad pair.
We're a good team, actually, right? Don't believe anything we say. But we've got 2 Kentucky Bourbon trips. The Santorini Greece, we've sold 1 at $3,500. $3,500. We've got a bid right now on the pet calendar at $3,000, and our broken bow is at $4,400. Lisa Evans is still the winning bidder right now. Mandy Strauss is our winner right now at Santorini. Remember, if you want to bid, you click on the auction button and go to the premier category. And let's just take a moment here. This is new for everyone. If we're going too fast, apologize. This is new for all of us.
Let's talk about broken bow, can we?
Yeah, please tell me more about it.
Okay, because think of what we're all dealing with right now, okay? There's a lot of stress in people's lives. And think of how great it would be to jump in the car. You take a beautiful drive, and it's not that far. It's 3 hours, and you're in the Ouachita National Forest. You're up in the trees. That house is ridiculous, right? I mean,
well, they call it a cabin, but my idea of a cabin is like Green Acres cabin, right?
It's insane.
Yeah.
And you're sitting around, maybe by a fire, you know, having a glass of wine or a beer or whatever with some of your closest friends. Think of how cool that would be right now.
Some of your closest friends, up to 10. You can bring people you barely know.
Yeah.
Right?
Make some new friends.
So let's see if we can get broken bow up to $5,000. Lisa, you can up your own bid, by the way, to $5,000. I don't have any objections to that. How about you, Brian?
No objections at all.
Okay, so that's broken bow. That's at $4,400. The Bourbon Tour is locked at $3,000. How many of the Bourbon Tours have we sold so far? We're waiting on that right now. And Santorini is at $3,500. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to close that pet calendar in about a minute. So now is the time to grab, because we're only selling one of the pet calendars. If you want your pet to be on this calendar, right now we are at $3,000. The next bid would be $3,500. And with less than a minute to go, there's probably a great chance to win this at $3,500. Sorry, Ed, I'm not trying to take away your generous $3,000 bid, but I'd love to see $3,500. 30 seconds left on the calendar at $3,000. Broken Bow is still at $4,400. Lisa Evans, our Kentucky Bourbon trip, is selling at $3,000. And Santorini, Greece, remember, you have 2 years to take this trip, 18 months to book it, is at $3,500. We're going to close the pet calendar in about 15 seconds. And Ed, can you text someone and let us know somehow the name of your pet that's going to grace the calendar, unless someone sneaks up at the last minute? Ed, in 20 seconds, your pet could be, I don't know.
Famous.
Famous, right?
I mean, this calendar goes far and wide, right? I mean, so it's really, really cool.
Yeah, and you know, I wonder if we should bring Ed in to find the pet that I've lost. Right? I don't know where that beautiful puppy is.
Has anybody found Spicy?
Where is Spicy?
Spicy.
Steve, where is Spicy? Spicy's mad because Spicy's not on the calendar, right? 10 seconds left on the pet calendar. We will close it. Someone find Spicy. Please, Spicy needs a cameo. Ashley, come join this camera with me. We're going to close the pet calendar in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The pet calendar is sold. We'll let you know, Ed, in just a moment if you are the winner. Broken Bow is still at $4,400. Let's close Broken Bow, Brian, in 1 minute. Is that fair?
That's fair. That's fair. And Broken Bow's at what right now?
$4,400. That's
a great deal.
It's a great deal.
For 10 people?
Yeah.
In that beautiful, beautiful place?
Yes.
Gosh.
I think it's a great deal. And maybe next time, if I'm here next year, which I hope I am, they'll put me up at Broken Bow rather than at a hotel with no restaurant.
Well, let's hope that by next year, hotels have restaurants.
Thank you.
And bars.
not necessarily in that order.
Exactly.
Right? So we're at $4,400, and Lisa Evans is waiting because we're only going to sell right now one Broken Bow. We are going to close Broken Bow in 20 seconds. Spicy is in the house. Ashley, come over here and just show Spicy, just to let the audience know that we have found. Let's see if we can find. Spicy is in the house. Spicy, find me one more bidder for Broken Bow. Spicy's in the house right now.
Hey, Spicy, show me your tummy. Show me all those spots.
Oh, Spicy.
Is that like the greatest?
This is such a great dog. I love this dog. You know, Brian, I was over there today and I almost walked out with 3 kittens and a dog. I'll tell you that story later. But Broken Bow to Lisa is going to close, or if anyone else joins us in the next 5 seconds. Broken Bow, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will let you know officially, Lisa, if you are the winner as soon as we hear. And Ashley, please, that was a great television moment.
Spicy.
We found Spicy.
Yes.
And so, by the way, where's your pet?
Mine are at home. Probably.
No, the one that you got assigned to.
Oh, Sweets.
Where's Sweets? I don't see her with you right
Sweets?
now.
Sweets is probably off with Spicy somewhere.
Exactly.
Is Sweets around?
They've had enough of the auction.
Yeah, exactly.
The Kentucky Bourbon trip, we have sold 2. I'd love to sell one more at $3,000. It includes accommodations at the Hyatt. Is there anyone else at $3,000? How many did we sell, by the way, of the Kentucky Bourbon trip? We're going to keep it open for Brian, I've just been told we need to keep it open for another couple of minutes. You think that's a good idea?
Yeah, we can do that. And I've got some really, really good news, Grant. Look what I've got here.
Please.
We found Sweets.
Oh, Sweets is in the house. Wow. Okay, let's just watch your, I'd like to see how come Sweets is so mellow?
It's the handler.
You're exactly right. So,
I know.
The calendar is done. We're waiting to find out who won on that. Broken Bow is closed. So we're waiting to find out that. And we're holding the bourbon. By the way, I've got a little prop here. We're holding the bourbon up for about another 1 minute, right? Another 1 minute. And Santorini is at $3,500.
We're off to a good start.
We are.
We're off to a really good start.
I think people are getting this technology thing. It's a little awkward. It's awkward for you and I. I mean, I'd love to run around. You're just too comfortable with that dog. I'm not happy about that.
I might just turn this whole thing over to you, Grant.
No, I think that
that's a bad idea.
Your dog is handling things well. So, do we have some winners? Ed Ulbricht, right? Ed Ulbricht's is, I don't know, dog, cat, what is it? We don't know. Ed's pet is going to be on the cover. Big hand for Ed. Thank you. Congratulations.
Ed and his pet.
Broken Bow. Do we know if Lisa has won officially? Lisa Evans, Broken Bow.
All right,
40.
Lisa.
Now, Brian, are you one of 10 friends of Lisa Evans?
I was going to ask you the exact same thing.
I am one of 10 friends of Lisa Evans. Lisa, am I one of your 10 friends? Please, I want to go to Broken Bow. Brian?
And live high on the hog.
Yes. Congratulations to Lisa. Congratulations to Ed. The Kentucky Bourbon Tour. How many of the Kentucky Bourbon Tours have we sold? We're selling what? We're still waiting. And Santorini, let's close both of the Kentucky Bourbon Tours and Santorini. We're at $3,500. Mandy Strauss, thank you, at $3,500. Anybody else at $3,500? The next bid would be $3,800. I think we did it in $300 or $4,000, maybe in $500. So we're at $3,000 and $3,500. Anybody else? Yeah, you know what? Here's what we'll do, Brian. The Bourbon Tour is sold and locked. So at any time tonight, if you decide you want the Kentucky Bourbon Tour at $3,000, you got it. I'd like to see if we got one more bidder on this incredible Santorini package. We're at $3,500. We're going to close this in 20 seconds.
All right. So hey, Grant, just to be clear on the Bourbon Tour, if anybody wants this later on in the evening, they can just let us know.
Let us know. We're not going to close it. So it'll still be on the, you click the auction button and you go to the Premier Items page, the category, and the bourbon item is number 903. And we're going to stop the bidding at $3,000. We've got 2. We'll sell up to 5. And I think you guys should think about it as we go through the night. If you are not the winning bidder on some of our items, go back and click that bourbon trip because, you know, it's a great trip.
Yeah, that'd be a really nice escape as well.
Yep. So let's close we're going to keep the Bourbon Tour open at $3,000 and let's close Santorini. We're at $3,500. Mandy Strauss, there is one condition, Mandy, of your victory at $3,500 unless someone sneaks up and takes it from you at the last second. please come to our Furball 2021 and bring some pictures of
Yes.
your. Yeah, is that fair?
Yes, we need pictures from
Yes.
Santorini.
So Santorini at $3,500. We're going to close it in 10 seconds. And we will let Mandy Strauss, we will let Mandy know if she's the winner in about 10 seconds because there is a delay. 10 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Santorini is closed. And Brian, this is where you and I just sort of have to stall here for about 10 seconds. And we will announce Mandy, or if someone else came in at the last minute.
Because this is the virtual thing.
Yeah.
You know, we need to give it just a few seconds here for everything to work. But I hope it's Mandy's.
I do too, Mandy. We're almost at $17,000.
Already?
Yeah, in the live auction, which is great.
That's
over
great.
$45,000 in the silent auction and over $2,450 in straight donations. And so last call for Santorini. We've already sold it. We're just going to announce as soon as we hear that Mandy is the winner. Everyone out there, we have over 1,000 people right now online watching us wherever you are. Give it up for Mandy Strauss. Mandy, you are going to Greece. Sold $3,500. Brian, take it away.
That's awesome. And hey, Grant, you mentioned the number of people watching us. If you're watching this and you think maybe your friends would want to join the fun, go ahead and share. Like if you're watching us, share this with your friends. Send them the link because we would love to have them join us. Okay, so much goes into helping all of the animals that come to the SPCA of Texas, whether they come from animal cruelty situations, whether they're being surrendered by a past owner or some other circumstance that we can't even imagine. That is what makes these pets so special. They have all overcome a lot. They've got an incredible backstory, and all they want is your love.
My name is Courtney Gustafson, the Director of Animal Field Response for the SPCA of Texas. Here at the Russell E. Dealey Animal Rescue Center, we rehabilitate animals as they come in for cruelty cases. We have animals that come in that are all different age ranges, from newborns to puppies and kittens to adults, seniors. We get a lot of older animals that come in that require a little bit more as far as rehabilitation goes.
The SPCA holds the animal until they are ready for adoption. Gustafson says many pets come from high-stress environments and have to work through behavioral triggers.
Some animals are scared of certain things depending on what sort of abuse they went through in the past.
Medical staff is on standby for animals that need immediate attention.
We actually have a surgery suite here on site, so if we have to perform any sort of emergency surgeries or anything that requires just immediate care, we can do that here. We have an x-ray machine here so that we can look for broken bones, anything we need to, and we pretty much have a veterinarian here on staff every single day.
After evaluations and any needed physical and/or behavioral rehabilitation each animal needs, most animals are ready for adoption.
We want to make sure that they're rehabilitated enough to feel comfortable in the new home and be able to adjust, just to lessen any sort of strain on the new adopter.
And for those animals who aren't yet ready for adoption, there are foster and hospice programs. The foster program places pets with volunteers while the animals recover from illnesses, surgery, or injury, until puppies or kittens are big enough for surgery to help animals with behavioral needs and more. Pets with terminal illnesses or who are otherwise in need are placed with hospice volunteers, where they have the chance to live out the rest of their life, loved and surrounded by their new families.
It is truly amazing what the Animal Cruelty Unit does to rescue animals from abuse, and what the medical and behavioral teams do to rehabilitate these beautiful animals. But what does it take to rehabilitate them? For one horse in the care of the SPCA of Texas, it's taken months of special treatment to get him where he is today. Let's follow Pee Wee Sam's journey. believe what Pee Wee Sam went through. I have to share with you that according to his new mom, he was named Pee Wee Sam after the character from the Lord of the Rings book because he is brave, courageous, loyal, and short. But you don't have to take my word for it. Here to talk with us tonight, Pee Wee Sam himself. Hey, Pee Wee. So, what do you think? What do you think about your new home? Really? You love that your new pasture has tons of toys and your mom loves you so much. And what? Your new barn has custom windows, your exact height? That's really cool. Hey, so what was it like being rescued and treated for your injuries? It does sound scary, but wow, yeah, they do have a wonderful medical team. I know. I see that you're back in the saddle. Yeah, so tell me, what was it like working with the SPCA of Texas? Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Yeah, doesn't surprise me at all. You had great care. Yeah, they are amazing. Just an amazing staff and the volunteers as well. Hey, Pee Wee, it's great to chat with you. Thank you so much. You take care and you enjoy scratching yourself against that tree, all right? All right, take care, my friend. All right, now before I turn it back over to Grant, I want to take a moment to again thank a few of our incredible Furball 2020 sponsors, including Patricia Villarreal and Tom Leatherberry, Sewell Automotive Companies, Tito's Handmade Vodka, and VCA Animal Hospitals. I also want to remind you that bid high, bid often, please, on the silent auction that's going on all evening. It is competitive, so get in there, have some fun, and remember to keep checking on your silent auction bids throughout the night. You don't want to miss out, and remember, all of your winning bids go directly to helping the animals. The silent auction closes at the end of tonight's show, so when we go away, the auction's over. You can also chat with each other and our SPCA of Texas folks right here on the website, and you can make a gift. We take money, believe me, $20, $50, $100. It'll all make a tremendous difference for the animals. Hey, Grant, you there?
Yeah, you know, I was just trying to figure this out. Is that last interview the modern version of Mr. Ed?
We'll go with that.
Okay. I mean, was that the first time that you've interviewed a horse before? It can't be the first time. How many years have you been a journalist? That cannot be the first time that you've interviewed a horse.
Yeah.
Should I segue to sports here?
Yeah, I think you should. I'm not exactly sure how to answer that.
Well,
other animals, you know what are often more challenging than horses? Children. Have you ever tried to interview?
No, I thought you were going to say auctioneers.
No.
Well, we did great, by the way, on our first 4 items. By the way, we've gotten over $10,000 in in-kind donations. We did great on those first items. Let's go to our second lot, and you got to go to click the auction button and go under the Premier Auction category. And this is kind of cool because we've got a lot of sports packages here in our final 4 items, Brian. So let's talk about it. This is a big sports town, right?
Yeah, no kidding. And this one is going to get a lot of people's attention. This is number 905, the Dallas Cowboys Meet and Greet, okay? You can cheer on America's team at a home game celebration weekend. Kick off your Dallas Cowboys weekend with a celebration that will get you ready for the big game. The Meet and Greet is the chance for you to meet current players of your Dallas Cowboys. Bring your jersey, your hat, your football, whatever you got to get autographs, and of course your camera, so you can take lots of pictures. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, folks. The player meet and greet is held the day before each home game at the Gaylord Texan Resort. You know where that is. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Gorgeous. You get an autograph session with at least 3 current Dallas Cowboys. You get a big prize giveaway, food, beverages, and we'll throw in a few surprises there. You got the best tailgate party in Texas, 3 hours before every Cowboys game, located next to the stadium. It's a prime location. It's a lot of fun. You know, food, beverages, TVs, music, prize giveaways, everything. Former Cowboys legends will be stopping by as well. Now get this, Grant, 2 lower end zone tickets at the game. 2 lower end zone tickets. Day to remember, you and a guest. You also get a one-night stay at a Hyatt hotel, as well as dinner for 2. Coach class round-trip service for 2 from any major metropolitan airport in the 48 contiguous United States to North Texas. Also, you get a $50 Uber gift card to get you there and back, and entry into the exclusive Cowboy Club and Dallas Cowboys masks. That is a lot of stuff, Grant.
Yeah, it is. And the great thing about this one is you can get that meet and greet, you can go to the games, you can get the VIP experience, but let's say you already live in Dallas, you can use that airfare for any major metropolitan city in the contiguous 48 states. So if you live in Dallas and you want to do this package, you're also going to get round-trip airfare for 2 into the 48 contiguous states. That's a pretty good deal.
That's a great deal.
So this is the Dallas Cowboys home game VIP package, including the meet and greet. You've also got accommodations the night before. If you're a Cowboy fan, and by the way, I'm just going to say, they should have won that game. The penalty was bogus. I'm just saying, I know that. I'm a football fan.
Agreed.
They should have won it. We should be 1-0. I've always loved the Cowboys. But this is
and Dez caught it, by the way.
What's that?
And Dez caught it, by the way.
You better believe it. You better believe it. So even Spicy agreed, and I have no idea where Spicy is right now. Spicy's going through counseling now, by the way. But anyways, this is the ultimate sports package. We're going to start this off. How about those Cowboys? We're going to start it off at $2,700. And let's see what we can do for that. And let's continue the sports theme, the sports motif, Brian. And what could that be?
Let's do that. This is the ultimate sports fan package. This is item number 906, by the way. No matter what your sport is, okay? No matter what your sport is, there's something perfect in this package for you. The Ultimate Sports Fan Package allows you access to more than 5,000 regular season Major League Baseball, NBA, NFL, NHL, or non-major PGA golf tournaments, okay? You see your home team on the road or visit a stadium that you always dreamed of seeing, okay? We all have that stadium that we would love to see, right? You have the ability to choose the sport, the city, the team, and the date of the game you would like to go see. The experience includes everything you'll need for one sportacular weekend. You get it? Sportacular.
Very good, Brian.
Yeah.
Did you write that yourself?
I had help. I needed help with that. Okay, lower level seats to your choice of a regular season game. We're talking MLB, NBA, NFL, NHL, or grounds passes to any non-major PGA tournament. A 2-night stay at a Hyatt, Marriott, Sheraton, Wyndham, or similar in the vicinity of the stadium. Plus, okay, we're going to get you there. Coach class round-trip service for 2 from any major metropolitan airport in the 48 contiguous United States to any major metropolitan airport in the 48 contiguous United States. So no matter what kind of sports fan you are, this is the one for you, Grant.
Yeah, take a look at our set here. We've got basketball, we've got a football helmet, we've got golf clubs. And by the way, non-major golf event is almost every single golf tournament around on the PGA Tour. You can go to a football game, you can go to a basketball game. We've got golf clubs over here. We've got a little hockey stick over here right by the Bourbon. I don't know why they're next to each other, but you can pick any one of these sports. We'll fly you there for 2. We're going to put you up there in a beautiful hotel. It's a sporting lovers weekend, and it's item number 906. It's called the Fan Package, and we are going to start the bidding at $3,200, right? Let's start that at $3,200. Come on, the Cowboys meet and greet. It's at $2,700. We have no bidders right now. Relax. We're going to win this week and go forward. You're going to meet cowboy legends, and you're going to be treated like a super fan. Same thing in this Ultimate Sports Package. Let's start the bidding on bidder number 906. We're going to start it at $3,200, or roughly the cost of your valet parking if this were a live event in Los Angeles, FYI, Brian, at $3,200. But, you know, this is a big weekend for golf. I'm a huge golf fan. The U.S. Open right now is an incredible tournament. But one of the most incredible golf tournaments of the year actually occurs right here in Dallas, Texas, Brian. It's the Byron Nelson.
Byron Nelson, yeah, absolutely. And it's up in McKinney this year. You know, and again, Grant, we're all like craving sports right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we want our sports back, and this is your chance to have a really, really special experience, you know, when everything kind of gets cranked up again.
Yep. It's. Do you want to tell us about it?
Yeah.
Or did I just set you up there, Brian?
I see what you did there.
It was a segue.
Okay, yeah. You're slick, man. You really are. Okay, let's talk about the Byron Nelson. Okay?
Is that what my line was? I think I missed it.
No, I think I'm the one who missed it. Okay.
It's all good.
This is item number 7, okay? Right? The Byron Nelson birdie. This is where we were headed. Okay, this is item number 907. Calling all duffers out there. This is a one-of-a-kind opportunity to be your own VIP at the Byron Nelson. This is May 10th to the 16th, TPC Craig Ranch in McKinney, right next door to the SPCA of Texas's Russell H. Perry Animal Care Center, by the way. You get 4 club 1945 tickets per day. It's 16 total, okay? This is a really, really exclusive club, okay? You get panoramic views of the one-of-a-kind venue, complimentary buffet, open bar, and open-air seating overlooking the 18th green. Plus, okay, you get 6 weekly grounds tickets, 1 preferred parking pass per day, shared climate-controlled interior, climate-controlled being the key phrase there, a premium buffet, full bar provided by Three Forks. There is more. This comes with a round of golf for 4 with food and beverage included at TPC Craig Ranch. That place is spectacular. Award-winning championship golf course, an array of premium amenities, personalized services and privileges that have become synonymous with the PGA Tour's acclaimed TPC network of clubs. Grant, everybody in town is talking about this event coming up. It's really going to be special this year.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. And if you are a golfer, good luck trying to find a foursome of golf at the TPC course. And the tickets, as you said, there are 16 tickets, 4 tickets to the 1945 tickets per day. That alone is worth over $5,000. Plus the foursome, the round of golf that you can't just walk into the private TPC course and say, hey, I'm here, I want to play. You've got to be invited. So this is a golf lovers package. More importantly, it's a golf lovers package for golf lovers who love animals. And that's why we're here tonight. And think of it as opportunity to get an incredible trip, go to this Ultimate Sports Package, go do this Dallas Cowboys meet and greet, but also support the SPCA of Texas. That's why we're here. You are supporting SPCA by bidding on these items. So right now, we don't have a bid on any of these so far. We will, but let's keep them running. In order to bid, click on the auction button and then click on the Premier category. We've got a little delay tonight, so all of you out there, please, now is the opportunity. These are the last 4 live auction items that we're going to have tonight. We need your support. We've got to break a record tonight. The animals need us, and now is the chance for all of you to make a bid, because right now at $2,700 for the meet and greet, that's a steal. The Ultimate Sports Package at $3,200. The Byron Nelson, it includes the 16 tickets, and it also includes the round of golf at TPC. That is an amazing package, and we're all golf lovers. And so those are our 3 sports package. And let's end our lot, Brian, with a non-sports package that you can tell us about. It's a name in lights. Who doesn't want their name in lights?
We all do, right? On some level. Okay, this is item number 908. This is your chance to bid on an item that brings you fame and celebrity to your four-legged best friend. Okay, this could be a giant public family greeting card complete with your pets. You be the highest bidder. Your pet will be featured big as Texas on a billboard deep in the heart of Dallas. Something like that, okay? Like you saw there on your screen. Only one of these is available, okay? This is not something that you can just get any day. This is really something special. Thanks to our friends at Midtown Galleria Media Digital, winning this package will get your pet's photo and name along with a special message from you on one rotating 8-second spot on a digital billboard at LBJ and Preston for 1 week. LBJ and Preston. So that means like 1 billion people are going to see this. Can you imagine having the ability to tell all of your friends and family that your pet is famous, like on the big D kind of level, Texas size, okay? Another cool thing about this package is that the digital billboard ad can be used over the course of the holidays, beginning with Halloween, ending with New Year's Eve of this year. So you get really immediate gratification. And Grant, I keep going back to the LBJ and Preston thing. I mean, that's
huge.
One of the busiest locations in the entire city. So like your pet and your message, that's going far and wide.
Yeah, it is. And there's only 2 restrictions. It can't be a business advertisement with your pet, and it can't be anything political. But it is
please.
On. Yeah, please. Can we just?
We've got enough of that.
Can we just have like a picture of your family and the pets and saying happy birthday,
right?
Spicy. I mean, I really want Spicy to celebrate a happy birthday. Where is Spicy? You know what, Brian? I don't know if you knew, but today is Spicy's 3-month-old birthday.
Really?
Bring Spicy out for the birthday.
And Spicy and Sweets are they're litter mates, right?
They're brothers.
So
the
it's
brothers
Sweet's birthday
or
as well,
sisters.
I would assume.
Yeah. Where's Spicy? Spicy's celebrating the birthday. Spicy found the bourbon. Just kidding. Spicy is celebrating, but that's why we're here. And
right.
Here's Spicy. Come on, Spicy, do you want your name in lights? Spicy, do you want your name in lights? This is the danger of live television, by the way. Spicy.
This is why people watch live television.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? and that's why you're in live television and I'm not. But this is the opportunity for you to take your pet and take a picture like this and say, happy birthday, Spicy, or thank you to the work of the SPCA. Your name will be in lights. Hundreds of thousands of cars will see you, and think about that. And that's why we're here tonight. So, Spicy, what do you think, Brian?
Yeah, I think that's spot on, Grant. You know, and another thing I wanted to mention is keep in mind that one of the advantages of doing this virtually is that, you know, it's not just something that's happening, you know, in a ballroom in Dallas. Because we're virtual, like literally people all around the world can watch this if they want. So if you're watching this and say like you're not particularly interested in one of the packages that we're offering, but you know a friend who is, you know, and maybe that person, you know, is in, you know, South Dakota, well, let them know about it because you can just share this and send this. Anybody can watch this and be a part of this tonight. So please help us out and share the link, spread the word. Let's get a real large community going here tonight.
Yeah, and I think we're catching on. It looks like we've got our first bidder on the Dallas Cowboys meet and greet. So thank you. We'll get the name in just a moment with our opening bid at $2,700. This ultimate sports package, think about it. You want to go watch the LA Kings play hockey in Los Angeles? Great. You want to go to Washington, D.C.? Great. You want to go watch a golf tournament, a non-major golf tournament? Great. You know, basketball, golf, football. I think you're underestimating the value of that. By the way, Rebecca McNeil is a huge, I don't know if you knew this about Rebecca, Brian, but she is a huge Dallas Cowboy fan.
Really?
Yeah, and she is our first bidder on the Dallas Cowboys meet and greet. Go, Rebecca,
yes.
Go.
You know what I think is really cool about that package? I think the autograph situation is really cool.
Yes.
That you get to walk away with autographs from like current Dallas Cowboys player.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's see if we can get some bids on these other items. The Ultimate Sports Fan Package, we are at $3,200. This package is well worth it. You're going to get a lot of autographs. You're going to watch, you get the meet and greet, the VIP, and you're going to watch the Cowboys beat a team in incredible accommodations. You're going to get a hotel the night before. That's at $3,200. Come on, someone out there right now. We've got about 2 minutes left on this item. Let's find one bidder who wants to enjoy the Ultimate Sports Package anywhere in the United States, along with supporting the SPCA. Same thing with Byron Nelson.
Yeah, how are we doing on that? How are we doing on the Byron Nelson thing?
Still no action yet.
Really?
Yeah, I'm surprised because the 1945 tickets alone are worth what we're asking for at $5,000, and that doesn't include the foursome at TPC from Mr. Craig. So come on, guys, let's all click on the auction button, hit the category Premier. Let's raise some money tonight for the animals and for the pets and animals and your pets and animals, and for Spicy. Over 75,000 animals each year are touched by the SPCA. Let's go. This is an emotional purchase. It is an emotional time for us. Let's get a little bit more action on this because it's so important.
Yeah, it is so important, Grant. And you talk about the 75,000 animals. Just try to visualize that. Visualize what 75,000 dogs, cats, horses, all the different kinds of animals that the SPCA of Texas takes care of. Try to visualize what 75,000 looks like. I mean, it's a mind-boggling task. And not only to take care of them, but to find like forever homes for all of those animals. This is an enormous lift that these people do day in and day out, and they count on all of us to help make it happen. Yeah, they really do.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I was absolutely mesmerized by my visit today. How organized the SPCA is, how many animals are out there in need of all of us. I saw a room where there was this one animal, one area when you walked in, there were these dogs that the first contact, and I go, these dogs are unbelievable. And I saw one of these dogs actually have an appointment with some people who are thinking about adopting him. And I'm saying to myself, to this dog, go hug these people, go hug these people. And the dog sat there, and I'm telling you, in about 20 seconds, next thing you know it, the two prospective owners, the dog is just hugging them. And that's what the SPCA does. It matches dogs that have been neglected, ignored, abused, and it repatriates them with people that want to love them. And that is so important now more than ever. And I saw it live today, and it was like, wow, that's what this organization does.
And every pet owner knows that moment, right? You know what that moment feels like when you find each other, and it is that. Sorry, I'm probably going to get emotional here.
You can.
I mean, like I think about Ocho, and the moment we kind of found each other, and I often wonder, because I don't know the answer to this question, is like, what's his story? Like where did he come from? But I know that, maybe he came from a cruelty situation. And maybe he was saved by the SPCA of Texas. All I know is that I have this big, beautiful, loving animal now, who's, by the way, helping me get through the situation that we're in. Because every moment you get up in the morning, and with everything that we're all dealing with, you think, okay, how am I going to get through this day? One of the ways I get through my day is I spend a few extra minutes in bed in the morning, and I hold my animals. I think we often don't think about that, and we can underestimate the impact that the animals have on us in times like this, and how they help us, how they save us, and how they get us through this, because they love you no matter what, right?
Yeah, they absolutely do. And by the way, just going back to these items right now, the sports package, the Byron Nelson, and the Name and Lights. If you are having problems finding these items. You can search by the number. So the 905 is the Ultimate Sports Package, 906 is the Byron Nelson. You can search for the 907 for the Byron Nelson and the 908 Name and Lights. So let's take a minute. I understand some people are having a little challenge finding these items. So let's take another minute or so before we move on with the show.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and one thing that I think is worth pointing out, like especially about like the Byron Nelson thing, this is next May. Okay, so hopefully by the time we get to next May, let's all hope like our world is back to normal. So you're looking at an experience that hopefully will be like fully what it's supposed to be. You know, hopefully by next May we're not doing things virtually, and we're all back to like, you know, going to golf courses and we can socialize. So, you know, if you're looking at this package and you're thinking, oh yeah, you know, I don't know because I don't know what it's going to be like because of everything that's going on in the world right now. By next May, hopefully we'll be over the hump, right?
Yeah, I totally agree. And someone else just heard that, and we just got a $5,000 bid on the Byron Nelson from Katie Murray. Thank you, Katie. Come on, guys.
Yeah,
we've got over
awesome.
1,000 people out there.
Thank you,
Katie. Let's find bidders right now in the Name and Lights. Your name on a billboard, a digital billboard by the Galleria. Thousands of cars will pass. Please, our opening bid is $1,500 for that, and the Ultimate Sports Package at $3,200, where you can choose where and when and what sport. Come on, let's take one more minute to see if we can fill the board right now.
Like 5,000 possible games on that package, Grant.
Yeah,
5,000.
Absolutely. Pick your sport, pick your city. You're going to go there. You're going to enjoy it. We've got a little delay here, but we're doing good. We've got a bidder on the Cowboy Meet and Greet at $2,700. We've got a bidder of $5,000 now on the Byron Nelson. And by the way, that barely covers the cost of the 1945 16 tickets. It doesn't, you know, not including the foursome at TPC. So that's a great deal at $5,000. Let's take about another minute here before we continue the program. Who wants to help us? Everyone, click on the auction button, go into the Premier category, or just search the number. 906 doesn't have a bidder yet. Bidder auction item number 906 or 908 at $1,500. Let's go.
Hey, Grant, can I tell a quick story here?
Please.
So, you know, we get a lot of emails at the station from people who need help, and the volume of emails lately, you can imagine, it's just overwhelming. I got an email, you know, just a few weeks ago from someone who said, hey, you know, can you help me out? I know you're involved with, you know, animal welfare organizations, and, you know, I've lost my job. And, you know, I can barely, you know, stay in my apartment, you know, and I have my dog, who is my best friend, and they need some care. And can you help me out? Wanting to know who would help. I knew immediately who to call. I called my friends at the SPCA of Texas, and they helped this guy out. They helped somebody who is struggling right now keep their pet. And, you know, and that is such an important thing because, you know, even in the best of times, right, there's plenty of work to do in terms of taking care of animals in our community. And we're dealing with some other things right now. So the first thing we need to do is keep animals in the loving homes that they're already in, which is a real challenge for a lot of people right now. And the SPCA of Texas is helping with that. And by donating, by bidding tonight, you are helping to keep animals in loving homes. You're keeping families together, Grant.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's move on. We're going to leave open. Here's what we're going to do: Ultimate Sports Package and the Name in Lights. We're going to keep those two items open right now, and we're going to close the Dallas Cowboys Meet and Greet in 10 seconds, and we're going to close the Byron Nelson at $5,000. Katie Murray. we're going to close that in 10 seconds. So Rebecca and Katie in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anybody else? Fair and final warning. Closed. We'll let you know officially. You are the winners in about 20 seconds. And for those of you who would like to bid on your name in lights, the digital billboard, and also the Dallas Cowboys, the Ultimate Sports Fan Package, if you want to do that, or the name in lights, we're going to keep that open the rest of the evening. So make sure you click on the auction button and go to the Premier Package.
That is the coolest thing. I can't believe that hasn't sold yet, but that's great that we're going to keep it open.
Yep. So anybody else, fair and final warning? If not, Brian, let's go on with the show.
Okay, let's do that. Without further ado, I'm thrilled to present our second musical guest of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, #1 platinum selling artist, Tyler Farr.
What's up, y'all? It's Tyler Farr, coming to you live, virtually. We ain't in person tonight, and I'm sorry about that. It's not my fault. It's COVID's fault, so you can blame her or him, I don't even know what it is, for that. Thank you for hanging out with us. The good news is we're going to raise a bunch of money for these dogs, and I love dogs. I have a bunch of them. My wife loves dogs, so thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Thank you to the SPCA of Texas for doing this for a great cause, and thank you all for hanging with us tonight. I'm going to play you my first song. It's my new single. It's called A Soundtrack to a Small Town Sundown. I heard it on the way to work this morning. I remembered every word and line. And after all this time, I could smell that perfume like she was sitting right there beside me, like it was July, junior year. I still love that song, sing along when it comes on, but should've heard it in a parking lot dark, like a match lighting backseat sparks. Knew I had her when a Silverado speaker started singing what I couldn't, what I should've, yeah. Should've heard it first time I kissed you, just don't sound the same now. That light, it was perfect, it was like a soundtrack to a small town sundown. Ain't the same in Tuesday traffic, from a stage to a cover band bar. It's just music, it ain't magic, like it was in your daddy's car. Should've heard it in a parking lot dark, like a match lighting backseat sparks. Knew I had her when a Silverado speaker started saying what I couldn't, what I should've, yeah. Should've heard it first time I kissed you, just don't sound the same now. That light, it was perfect, it was like a soundtrack to a small town sundown. Sing us through that firefly July high, first whiskey buzz, staying up all night. Without her, it just ain't right. Should've heard it in a parking lot dark, like a match lighting backseat sparks. Knew I had her when a Silverado speaker started saying what I shouldn't, what I could, yeah. Should've heard it first time I kissed you, just don't sound the same now. That light, it was perfect, it was like a soundtrack to a small town sundown. Soundtrack to a small town sundown. Thank y'all very much. Thanks for hanging out with us. Make sure to donate that money. That's the stuff that grows on trees, you know. So donate that money, bring in that green. Let's donate to some dogs, because I love dogs. I don't know if I already said that already, but I love dogs. I have about four of them now, thanks to Lee Bryce. But I love dogs, and thank y'all. Thanks to SPCA of Texas for raising money and being willing to do this, and for having me and my friends tonight. So without further ado, I'm going to play this song because it's about dogs, and those are one of the many things I love about life. And this is called Wish Dogs Could Live Forever. Wherever she and I went, he won't ride. He loved the wind in his face, hanging out the passenger side right next to her. 'Cause he loved her too. Thank God I had him to get me through. Yeah, he pulled me through. I wish love wasn't so hard. I wish people could stay together. I wish girls couldn't break hearts, and dogs could live forever. He was there that night, I drank myself to sleep. He laid there on the floor by the couch right next to me till the sun came up. It was like he knew. He stuck by me like a friend would do, like best friends do. I wish love wasn't so hard. I wish people could stay together. I wish girls couldn't break hearts, and dogs could live forever. I wish dogs could live forever. I'd like to think I'll see him again one day. If it was up to me, if I had my way. I wish dogs could live forever. I wish love wasn't so hard. I wish people could stay together. I wish girls couldn't break hearts, and dogs could live forever. Wish dogs could live forever. Oh yeah, I wish dogs could live forever. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, SPCA of Texas. And thank you for raising some money for dogs. I appreciate it. Thank y'all. Send some money in, make some donations. Let's make a difference, y'all. Thank you so much. I'm Tyler Farr.
Wow. You a little bit weepy over there, Grant?
Oh, awesome. You bet.
Yeah, it's the worst part about dogs, right? They don't live forever, but we love them for as long as we have them. All right, well, thank you, Tyler. I think it is safe to say that we know you love dogs. We all love the animals, and we don't want to forget about the cats and other critters out there. It's truly inspiring what the SPCA of Texas is able to do for the animals. They rescue them. They save them from cruelty and neglect. They spend months, as you saw with Pee-wee, if that's what it takes to rehabilitate them, adopt them out, get them a good life and a loving family. On top of that, in the last 6 months, the SPCA of Texas has done even more to help the animals in need, and more importantly, to keep them in the homes where they are loved. We got to do that. That's just what your gifts and your bids to the live and the silent auctions go to support. It's why it's so important tonight. Tremendous thanks as well to our incredible sponsors this evening, including Patricia Villarreal and Tom Leatherberry, Sewell Automotive Companies, Sonny and John Ackerman, Jane Benton, Carla Brandt, Sandra and Colin Fight, Hills Pet Nutrition, Katie Murray, Amanda Strauss, and the Thompson and Knight Foundation. So many to thank tonight. Thank you all for watching. We're all getting through this together, right? This pandemic. It will end. I always say that to folks. Pandemics always end. It's not just people helping people and people helping animals, but let's not forget the importance of how the animals help us, right? What we were talking about earlier. They're our best friends. They're our confidants, our comfort in all of this. As I was saying earlier, I can't imagine life right now without my beloved dogs. I'm sure you all have stories of your own about how your pets give you comfort. What's more wonderful than helping the SPCA of Texas provide the support for the animals and the people, okay? You're supporting animals. You're also supporting people by do this in our community. Now is the time to give. Now more than ever, it's time to help the animals. Help the animals, and you are also helping people. So let's take another look at the way the SPCA of Texas helps animals in need through foster and hospice programs.
Needs, whether it be medication, a visit to see her doctor, or just support, they are so quick to respond.
Opening up her heart and home to an animal in need is an act of kindness Cindy Lopez has blessed animals with since she was a little girl.
As long as I can remember, my sister and I would save dogs.
And since 1938, the SPCA of Texas has had the same commitment to provide every animal exceptional care and a loving home.
Being a foster with SPCA has been, an experience I think everyone should try. They are so supportive. The resources that they provide is just immense.
But what Lopez says is most important is that the animals are never alone and they can share their story.
Her calmness just kind of rubs off on them. So that's definitely what I think Tula has brought to anybody that meets her, and they just look at her and they're like, wow, she's had a rough life, but all that doesn't matter because she's just so happy to be here.
A life lesson we could all learn from.
Grant, these people are angels, the people who do foster care and hospice, because I know I could never do it. I'd end up with 17 dogs because I could never do it. But one of my dogs came from a foster situation, so it's really, really special and important work that these people do.
Yeah, it absolutely is, and it brings us to the Pony Up for Paws program, where you and I are going to reach our hands out there and ask one thing from each and every one of you out there: time to give. If everyone gives once in the next 10 minutes, we are going to continue the incredible work of the SPCA of Texas. We want to get as close to 100% participation. There are over 500 people right now watching us, Brian. And so the goal is that everyone click that donate button to be taken to a spot where you can give. If you received a text message, click on the link in the text message. And if you didn't get any of the above, you can also text give 100 to 76278. So there's 3 different ways to do it. You can click the donate button, you can click on the link in your text, or you can type in give 100 to 76278. We're going to start really high. We're going to start at $10,000 and we're going to work our way down to $100. The goal is, again, as close to 100% participation as we can tonight. I'm going to ask Brian to tell us what each one of these levels will mean to the SPCA. So let's start way up there, Brian, at $10,000. What would that mean for the SPCA?
$10,000 makes a difference, Grant, that is just unbelievable. This provides life-saving emergency rescue and care. Think about this, emergency rescue and care. These are animals in desperate need. $10,000 pays to save 2,500 animals every year that the SPCA Animal Cruelty Investigations Unit rescues. So $10,000 saves 2,500 lives, Grant.
That's a great example of what $10,000 will do. And everyone, by the way, should have just received a text message. Click the link in the text message if you want to give any amount. We're going to start high and go low. So that's a great example of what $10,000 will do. If you would like to give and you're able to give $10,000, please do so right now. Click that link for $10,000, or you can type in give 100 to 76278, or you can click the donate button and help us with all these animals. So that's $10,000. Brian, let's keep on going down to $5,000. What could that mean?
We just saw the video, Grant, about foster care and hospice, okay? That costs a lot of money because these people give of themselves, right? They take these animals into their homes, and the SPCA of Texas makes sure that all of these people have the things that they need to take care of these animals, okay? And in a lot of cases, this is expensive medical care. So the $5,000 helps cover the cost of getting these animals into loving homes where they can recover so that they can ultimately end up with their forever families. $5,000 pays for that.
That's a great example of what $5,000 will do, and I'm thrilled to announce that Katie Murray, who also won the Byron Nelson package, has also given an additional $5,200. She is our first $5,000 donor. And Katie, by the way, this is, I didn't introduce, this is the money bear, right? So
Where
Katie,
did you get that?
One of my clients gave it to me, but Katie, for your $5,000 donation, it's like a golfer. We're going to put your name or your logo right over here on the money bear's left shoulder, and anyone else who gives $5,000 will get naming rights on the money bear. Big hand for Katie, $5,000. Thank you. Who else at $5,000? Now is the time to do it. We see a lot of names coming in at all sorts of amounts. Brian and I will call them out in just a minute. But if you'd like to give $5,000, now is the time to do it. Brian, what about $2,500?
Okay, Grant, think about all the animals at the shelter. Like you were at the shelter today.
I was.
Okay, there are like hundreds of animals, and every animal needs a bed, right? Okay, these animals need places to sleep, so $2,500 goes to buy beds for all of these animals so that they have a comfortable place where they can sleep and recover. Everybody needs a good bed, Grant.
Absolutely, and $2,500 could help up to 200 pets get that good sleep. That's an example of what $2,500 will do. Come on out there, please. Give $2,500, click the donate button for $2,500, click the link that you've received in your text for $2,500, or type in give 100 to 76278 for $2,500. Now is the time to do it. We'll start giving you some totals after the $1,000 level, but we're getting a lot of donations. Brian, I see a lot of names coming in, Dana and Justin Mays. Any amount you give, $20 or $2,500, is badly needed now more than ever. So at $2,500, let's go to $1,000.
Yeah, $1,000, Grant. Think about like Think about what some of these animals have been through, okay, especially in the cruelty situations. These are perfectly good animals, okay, but they have some behavioral issues. So the SPCA of Texas works with experts to work through these problems with the animals so that they can get over that and they can be ready to go into loving homes. That costs money, to keep these animals and work with them and have these behavioral specialists. So $1,000 helps pay for this kind of training so perfectly good animals can go into loving homes.
Yep, $1,000. It's a good amount. Please hit the donate button or click on the link or the text message, give 100 to 76278. Let's keep these $1,000 going on. Sandra Fight at $1,000. Julia Howard gives $1,000. Thank you to Anki Eckert at $1,000. $1,200 to Christy Sands. Vince Lee Stevens at $1,500. Thank you for that. So $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $42,000. That's another $5,700. Keep those $1,000 going. Let's go. Let's stay here for a little bit, Brian, at $1,000 because I think this is a sweet spot. All those people who've given $1,000 or more, thank you so much. These animals need us tonight. And if you have an opportunity to give any amount, it's important. Susan Little, by the way, at $100. Thank you, Susan, as we look at some of the other donors. Rob Adams gave $50. Thanks, Rob. I mean, $50 means a lot to the SPCA. My favorite donor, Brian, Anonymous, at $250.
We love Anonymous.
We do. Kristen Anke at $100 as we have a few more in over $1,000. Lewis, thank you, at $250. Let's keep going, and we've got some more. Lauren Peak at $1,800. Thank you, Lauren. Happy New Year. Jennifer, is it Purse? At $1,000. At $1,000. Thank you, Jennifer. And Phil Hickson at $1,000. So that's another $3,800. Thank you. Let's keep those $1,000. This is a great number at $1,000.
It's a great number.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get a few more in at $1,000. Last year we raised over $100,000 during the appeal, and that was without COVID. We need the funds, and we need them badly.
You know what's really cool about this grant? It's cool to see so many people taking part because this is about community, right?
It is.
I mean, you think about if everybody just pitches in a little bit, if everybody just gives whatever they're able to give, we can achieve so much even under these circumstances. So it's really wonderful to just see so many people getting involved and being a part of this. It's about being a part of something that's bigger than yourself, right?
Yeah, it really is. It's not just the amount you give, but it's the act of giving that makes us a community. So the closer we can get to 100% of everyone giving, if you can give $50, great. If you can give $180, great. If you can give $5,000, great. It all makes a difference, and it's all going to work for the SPCA. So I think we've got, do we have any more at $1,000? Lisa Fox at $1,000. Thank you, Lisa. Thanks to all of those who gave $1,000. Your generosity is incredible tonight, and it's well appreciated. Let's go down to $500.
Okay, let's talk about $500, okay? And stuff. Think about all the stuff that you have for your pet. I know like Ocho loves toys. I mean, there are just toys all over the house. Leashes, harnesses, bowls, blankets. $500 helps buy that kind of stuff for all of the animals at the shelter. And you think about the number of animals at the shelter, think about how much stuff that is, Grant.
Yeah, $500 is an important amount. There's a lot of things that we can do for $500, including that new leash on lice at $500. No pun intended there, but that's exactly the supplies we need. Leashes, collars, blankets, towels, and toys. That's what $500 could do. So give right now. Click that link that you've received, or click the donate button, or click give 100 to 76278 for $500. And we'll... Who's that? Helen Malloy, thank you at $1,000. We appreciate that. See, Brian, you asked for 500 and they give 1,000.
That's how we roll here,
I
Grant.
love it. It's all good. Thank you, Helen, for your generosity tonight and your love of animals. That's at $1,000. We've got some more coming in. Please give right now. 3 ways to give. Click on that donate button. That is certainly the easiest way to give. Click on the link that you've gotten via a text message, or type in give 100 to 76278. We've got some more numbers coming in at the $500 level or more, and we'll try to get you a total. We will try to get you a total. The silent auction is still going on. I don't know where we are with the silent auction. We still have a few more live auction items up for sale, including a couple more Kentucky Bourbon tours and those sports packages. And my earplug, Brian, is falling out. I got to ask you, did that ever happen to you? Your ear thing falls out, or is it just me?
All the time. It happens to me after 30 years, Grant. So
well, then I don't feel as
no
bad.
worries. No, you're good, man.
I don't feel as bad.
Just stick your finger in there and shove it back in.
There you go. So Brian, how about $250?
$250, Grant. Okay, so. It's spay and neuter services, and microchipping. We have a real challenge in this community with animal overpopulation, and the SPCA of Texas is on the front lines of this. Okay, they spay and neuter 15,000 animals in our community every single year, and they're making a real dent in this. We're making progress in this community on this issue because of the SPCA of Texas. They spay, they neuter, they microchip these animals. So $250, okay, takes care of that and goes a long way towards helping us get control of this situation. So $250.
$250. Thank you, Holly Davis. Thank you, Lewis, for $250. Thank you, Karen Freelick, at $250. Thank you, Chris Grinska at $250, and Ed Albrecht, who was the winner of the calendar, also gave $250. And guess what? You know what? I don't know if this is just a technology delay, Brian, but great news. We've got at least one bidder on the Ultimate Sports Fan Package.
All right.
And if we can get their names, that is awesome. We still have the winner at the Byron Nelson. We've got a $1,500 bidder at the Name and Lights. Every one of our premier package items has a bidder now. Incredible. I don't know if it was just a delay, but that is great news. Let's go down to $100, Brian. Last year what we did is we took everyone's paddle and said, throw your paddle in for $100. So you don't have paddles tonight, but you could pretend, right? Throw it in.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that. Just we're all having to get creative in this, right?
Yes, let's do it. So that's our last level. So if you've given once, if you've given twice, if you've given 3 times tonight, now's the time to do it. Let's go. Let's get closer to a record tonight. For $100, there's 3 ways to do it. You can type in give 100 to 76278. You can click the donate button, which is on your screen, or you can click the link that you should have received as a text message.
Think of all the money you're not spending on maybe coffee or
Starbucks.
Going out to eat. I know that's not a good thing, but a lot of people are saving some money, and maybe you can kick that $100 to the SPCA of Texas.
Yeah, I can't underestimate how important it is. I also want to give some shout outs to Ellen Lash, who won the Ultimate Sports Package for $3,200. Thank you, by the way, for that. For the Byron Nelson, again, Katie Murray, who may be our bidder of the night. The Name in Lights, Anna Galvin, thank you for that. And the Cowboys package to Rebecca McNeil. Thank you, Rebecca, at $2,700. We really appreciate that. Keep these $100 going. Wow, we're getting it. Thank you, Eileen Lash just gave $500. We're just going to call some of these names out, Brian. Thank you, Rob Adams, at $50. Let's watch them as they come across
Anonymous
the screen.
again.
Yes, thank you, Anonymous.
Thank you, Anonymous.
At $250. We've got Kristen Akey, Becky Baird, Amber Lavender, Susan Little, Jennifer Pierce, Dana Roden, and Jennifer Bergen all gave $100. Thanks, guys. That is important. Come on, let's hear your name out. Let's keep these going. We've got a few more minutes to go in both the silent and the live auction. The sports package, the Cowboys, we're doing good. The fan package is doing good at $3,200. We've got every item tonight. We were worried about it. We didn't know how it was going to go. We have every single item that has a bid tonight. We're
you know
$100.
what? People always step up, don't they? I mean, people in this community always step up, no matter the circumstances.
Yeah, they do. And you know what? I just want to take a moment to thank all of you. I know this isn't the same, being together and having a lot of camaraderie and networking and touching the animals and really seeing firsthand what we've done. But tonight was a good success for us. It's a great start. Let's get together, continue this energy next year at the Fur Ball. Tonight we got through it. We've raised a lot of money. And from the bottom of my heart, Brian, it's a privilege to be working with you. And to all of our donors tonight, keep going. Thank you. And to the SPCA of Texas, good on you. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, well, and back at you, Grant. It is such a pleasure to work with you. And I cannot wait until we're all back together in the ballroom. And fingers crossed that will be next year, October 2nd, okay? So mark your calendars. You know, one last reminder, guys, here, okay? Our silent auction is closing at the end of the program here in just a few minutes. There are lots of fabulous items you're not going to want to miss. There is something there for everybody. And remember to keep on checking your silent auction bids. And remember that your winning bids go directly to helping the animals. Leading the way on donations and sponsors, Patricia Villarreal and Tom Leatherberry, Sewell Automotive Companies, Tito's, Handmade Vodka. We love Tito, don't we? Steve Atkinson and Ted Kincaid, Bill Driscoll, and Wally Brewster. Now, okay, I'm really excited to present our final musical guest of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Grammy and CMA Award nominee and two-time ACM Award winner, Lee Brice.
Hey guys, Lee Brice here, and thank you all for coming out to the gala tonight. This is going to be really fun. We're here to play a couple songs, hang out with you guys. Donate. This is a great foundation, SPCA of Texas. I grew up SPCA in South Carolina, so I know what it's all about, and I appreciate it very much. So you guys give. And so we're going to do a couple songs here. Let's do this one. I think our pets at home, you know, we love them. But every now and then they can be hard to love, you know what I'm saying? I am insensitive. I have a tendency to pay more attention to the things that I need. Sometimes I drink too much. Sometimes I test your trust. Sometimes I don't know why you stay with me. I'm hard to love. Oh, I don't make it easy. I couldn't do it if I stood where you stood. I'm hard to love. You say that you need me. Well, I don't deserve it, but I love that you love me good. Yeah, you love me good. I am a short fuse. I am a wrecking ball crashing into your heart like I do. But you're like a Sunday morning, full of grace and full of Jesus. And I wish that I could be more like you. I'm hard to love, oh, I don't make it easy. I couldn't do it if I stood where you stood. I'm hard to love, hard to love. You say that you need me. Well, I don't deserve it, but I love that you love me good. Yeah, you love me good. And girl, you've given me a million second chances, and I don't ever want to take you for granted. I'm just a man. I'm just a man. Hard to love, oh, I don't make it easy. I couldn't do it if I stood where you stood. I'm hard to love, hard to love. They say that you need me. Well, I don't deserve it, but I love that you love me good. I don't make it easy. I couldn't do it if I stood where you stood. I'm hard to love, hard to love. You say that you need me. Well, I don't deserve it, but I love that you love me good. Yeah, you love me good. Yeah, you love me good, baby. Oh, yeah, you love me good. Hard to love. Oh, man. Well, thank y'all so much again for being here, for giving your time and giving your money tonight. Make sure you are donating. What a great cause this is. So we got one more song to play for you. Again, thanks for having me. SPCA of Texas. Here's our last #1 song that we had. Hope y'all have enjoyed, and we'll see you soon. Girl, you know I've known you forever. How many nights have we hung out together? Same little bar, little crowd, little town, round this old dance floor. My boys are laughing, tap me on the shoulder, making a motion like a jaw get any closer. They wanna know what's up, why I'm still holding you, even when the song is over. There's a rumor going round about me and you, stirring up my little town the last week or two. So tell me why we even trying to deny this feeling. I feel it, don't you feel it too? And there's a rumor going round and round and round. What you say, we make it true. We make it true, baby. Yeah. Oh, let's make it true, baby, yeah. Well, I can shut them down, tell them all they're crazy. I can do whatever you want me to do, baby. Or you could lay one on me right now. We could really give them something to talk about. There's a rumor going round about me and you, stirring up our little town the last week or two. So tell me why we even trying to deny this feeling. I feel it, don't you feel it too? Yeah. There's a rumor going round and round and round. What you say, we make it true, baby. Yeah. All right. Let's make it true, baby, yeah. Be honest, girl, do you wanna do this or not? Should we keep them talking, or should we just make them stop? There's a rumor going round about me and you, stirring up our little town. The last week or two, oh, tell me why we even trying to deny this feeling. I feel it, don't you feel it too, yeah. There's a rumor going round and round and round. What you say we make it, yeah, we make it true, baby. Oh, let's make it true, yeah. Let's really give them something to talk about, baby, yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a rumor going around, y'all. What you say we make it true? Guys, thank y'all so much for having me. Lee Bryce here, and SPCA of Texas. Thank you for what you do, and thank you guys for being here tonight and supporting them. See you next time.
All right, thank you, Lee Bryce. Hey, we got some breaking news here. I got some numbers to share with you. Look at this. Tonight, we've raised $17,000 just in donations. I know that is great news, isn't it, sweets? Sponsors, $240,000. And from the auction, the live auction items and the silent auction items, $80,000. The grand total, we're up over $337,000 tonight, and still counting. So thank you, North Texas, and wherever you're watching from. We really appreciate it. And before we go tonight, Sweets and I want to invite you to next year's Furball Gala to be held on Saturday, October 2nd, 2021 at the Hyatt Regency in Dallas. I know you can't wait. We're hoping to see you all in person next year. And, you know, last of all, let's celebrate tonight the incredible support of all of our sponsors, donors, live and silent auction winners' chairs, and the committees and everyone around the world watching us tonight. Won't make you wait any longer. We gave you the total. We're up over $337,000. We're blown away by all the generosity. You're doing so much for the animals, and we very humbly thank you. And with that, we wish you a wonderful evening. Stay safe, everybody. I know it was a great night. It was a great night, wasn't it?